Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Plan with Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and surprise! I told you I was going to try something new that I felt like I was in the mood, and I've been wanting to be in a rings for quite some time, but it just never felt right. Well, I have been watching several people that use Cocoa Daisy and use ring planners, and Kelly, a good friend of mine in the planning world, sent me this, and it's beautiful. I love it. So to get familiar with Cocoa Daisy, I went back and got July's artwork so I could set it up in my planner. And I love the artwork by this lady. Is it not cute? Oh my word, it's so cute. And so this was my first time purchasing this, setting this up. Y'all, I videoed the whole thing. I videoed me doing the haul video. I videoed me setting up each section and how I done it, and lost the video. It's made me sick because I done that on Monday and I was editing Tuesday. I had to work 10 hours yesterday, so I got up early this morning, downloaded it, and it was corrupt and I could not fix it. So I will go through and show you. Let me set this aside real quick. For those that are not familiar with Cocoa Daisy, this is some of the stuff that came in the kit. So I've got this acetate I have not used yet. I've got some stickers that I have used, and I'll show you where I used them. Then I've got this sticker sheet. They are kiss cut around the stickers, but they're pet tape type stickers. And I love, look at this, C News. And then I've got some vinyl, not vinyl, what is this? Washi tape stickers. This is from the journaling kit. This is from the stationery kit. This is from the stationery kit. So you've got several different weekdays. So you can easily get a month. This is from the cousin sticker kit. Several days in here, so no problem finding the days of the week I want to use. This is from the, what was that called? Stationery kit. This is stationery kit. This is the main planner sticker kit. So you've got your July and notes, sort of like your monthly on this one. And then you've got your alphas, your numbers, and then functionals. This is a full page sticker. You can use it to decorate with, and it's like a washi paper. A little thicker than washi. I don't know. I don't think this is like rippable. You might have to cut it. So same thing with these. These are from the journaling kit. So we've got different shaped edges we can use. This is the journaling kit. All different kinds of days. Journaling kit. And this is a sticker. These cards right here that I use to decorate. If I put the sticker on any card this size, I can use it to decorate the planner. So there's that little cute thing. So far, I've just put it in my ring planner. Here's another pocket we can use. Here's a pocket. Here's a pocket. Here's some alphas. I've used that, and I'll show you where I used them. This is what do you call them? You scratch them. I can't think of the name anyway. I can't think of their name. But anyway, you lay them on the paper, scratch them with the popsicle stick, and they stay. So this is what I've got. This is the washi that came in the kit. So we've got this lined washi. We've got this one that is like summer. Fruits, ice cream, sandwiches, drinks, sunglasses. So all kinds of summer icons on there. And then I've got the sea. So all of the little critters, sea critters, that were on the stickers are on this washi. And I'd love to show it to you if I could get this undone. So you got a stingray. What are those fish that blow up? Whale. And then just your regular fish. Seaweed. Seahorse. Pufferfish maybe? I don't know. But anyway, he's stinking cute. So I got this washi. And then the last one is just like paint swatches of all the colors that are in the kit. So with that, I do not have a 3-ring hole punch. I didn't want to sink money into something that I didn't know if I was going to stick with, because I've tried rings before and it didn't last. I was still too in love with Astrology and didn't want to jump around. So this is what I've been punching my holes with. And I've got 2 weeks worth punched in here. So this is July. So you have your month at a glance, your notes for that month, and then you have the actual month to write in for specific days, specific things. And then you've got, this is like to plan the year out, maybe birthdays or something in there. If you want to plan the year out, you can. Then we've got a week at a glance. And then we've got a notes section for like the this week part. And then we've got our days in bigger sections. And so you've got a place you can write there. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These, you can buy these already punched at Cocoa Daisy. But since I was buying leftover stuff, the only option was the non-punch. So I had to punch it myself. So after you get through with the week at a glance and any kind of note taking and stuff you need to do, then you go into the daily. So you've got your Monday. This is like a quick glance. And then you've got your daily where you break it down even more. There's 7 of these. If you are somebody who journals, this is, I guess, a good spot to do it. I don't journal often, mainly because this is the hand that I also count my medicine with, and I've been doing it so long and holding stuff so long and working with this hand that I don't write hardly any, and my hand starts going to sleep and they cramp. So I don't journal, not because I wouldn't like the idea, but because physically I can't keep up with it. But anyway, I'm not real sure yet what I'm going to stick where. But anyway, I've got 7 of these pages before we get back into the next week. So we've got our week at a glance. Again, we've got our this week page. We've got it like the main things that we want to get done on Monday, but then you go over to your daily page and it really gets broke down. You've got this important-ish spot, the one main thing you might want to focus on that day, because these are lists. places you can make lists. So then you can put your important in here. And so I've got 2 weeks right now. I've got a whole month's worth of these cards. I've only took time to punch 2 weeks worth. And then I've got me a pretty vellum. It's so cute, that came with the kit. Cute, cute, cute. And then I wanted a reading section. So my reading trackers are here in this one. And I used some of the stickers and some of the alphas and washi tape to decorate this. And this here, I just cut it from like 12 by 12 cardstock that I had. I done this blue, a green, and then that red I just showed you. Trying to pull the colors that are in our washi. And I knew that the red would also go with the reddish color that's in this bronze red that's in the octopus. But I've got my book series tracker. I've already been doing some in this. So these are my books so far. And this is when I've started them. I tried A War of Crowns. I started, y'all, I couldn't get into it. I think it was like, supposed to be like, I don't know, like a Lord of the Rings type thing. But there's so many. I guess I'm not creative enough in my thinking. I don't know. But there is so many names I can't pronounce. There's so many animals that are, it's all make-believe and fantasy. But I can't keep up with it all. It's like I needed each person and who they belong to and everything. I couldn't do it. I had to just DNR it, and I started another book, and I haven't wrote it down yet. But a lot of my books are devotional books. But anyway, I've got to print my pictures. And this is their titles and their names, author, and stuff like that. Then I made me a guide because I printed me a mosaic to color depending on what I've read. So if I'm reading like a devotional book, I come down through here and find nonfiction, and whatever color that is, I color in that block. Then I see if there's any more spiritual. I color the next block the pink. Then I come over here and I find how many pages, not that I've read, but how many pages is the book. Because I can't keep up with daily reading. And a lot of times I pick up my book just to read enough to go to sleep at night. So right now I'm just tracking how big the book is that I'm reading. Because my devotionals, they're not near as big as, you know, your fictional books. Then 1 month, am I reading it in? So some of these were February, March, June. So depending on what month I started reading them in and finished them in, that's what I color a box. And then the format, is it a physical book, ebook, or audio book? And so that's how I've been doing that. Now, these pictures here with my book review, they are all images I took on my computer. I have not bought it yet from the person that makes these because I did not want, like I said, sink money into something I'm not going to stick with. This book Tetris type thing, if it was spiritual, I colored it in. If it, you know, nonfiction, colored it in. Historical, action, you know, coloring it in. The alphabet challenge. So I've got these. I did not write down that last book that I DNR'd because I hadn't finished it, and I don't know. I don't think I am going to finish it because I'm getting so, I can't, just like I said, I can't keep up with everybody. There's so much moving parts and playing parts, And it would be different if their name was Paul or Sally or something. I can remember that, but when their names I've never heard, I might could get through it if I was to audio it. But I'm not a part of any audio. And I don't know if I can find the audio book in a freestyle. And I don't want to pay to listen to it. Because I've never done an audio book, so I don't know if I could even keep up with the audio part of it. But anyway, I hadn't wrote down any of my favorite quotes yet, and this is a USA reading challenge where these happen, the books I'm reading. This is just some of the ones I want to try to play with, and they are, like I said, they're fuzzy looking because I just took a screenshot on my computer and printed it out just to see if I wanted to do it. So then I made 2 more folders. I used this green and some washi, and like I said, I used this one for more sections. I'm not sure how many more what these sections yet are going to be named because I'm just starting this. I haven't done a plan with me or anything yet in this. And it will be back planning because my first subscription is the October subscription. So I would like to get a handle on how this actually works before I get my main subscription. So I want to play with the PC parts till I get my first main subscription, and then I'll go from there. And so, like I said, y'all, I videoed it. I was punching the cards out. I was cutting the cards out, all the creative part. And I was going to fast forward through that part with some music. And every time I tried to download it from my phone to Canva, it wouldn't download. And I don't know why. Most of the time, I don't edit my videos. Y'all get the raw thing. I just video and send it straight to YouTube. So to have to edit a video, I don't know who most people use to edit their videos. That is not something I do a lot. So I don't really know. I've got SD cards. I don't know if you're supposed to send it to a SD card and then transfer it to the computer. I don't know if I'm supposed to download it from my phone straight to my computer. I just know that I have Canva on my phone and I can edit in Canva. But once I edited it and I tried to send it back to my phone edited so then I could bring it into YouTube, it never would. It just kept backing out of it, So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If y'all have any advice, let me at it because I'm just still learning. But anyway, I will do a plan with me. But I wanted to do this quick video so I could just throw it up in YouTube, give y'all a video because I've been trying to do one since Monday and I haven't been able to do this. So then as soon as I get this done, I will do a plan with me. I've got to do a plan with me in my Erin Condren. I'm behind in that. But between the migraines, getting Maddie in college, and just work, and my work is 10-hour days most of the time, I haven't had the opportunity that I need to just video. So I'm going to try to do some of that today, even though I do have some running around I got to do because tomorrow is another 10-hour work day. And then I'm off Saturday, but some of the stuff that's open, like the banking stuff that we use, it's not open on Saturday. So I've got to deal with it today. So anyway, that was a lot just to say, looky, I'm excited. I love the way these go together. I am so grateful for Kelly. Notiq is not a cheap planner. This is an A5, I think maybe classic size by Notiq. These are not cheap, and she graciously sent me this, and I am so grateful because it's been about 2 years ago, I think. Kelly, if she's watching, can correct me. I have tried time and time and time again to get into a rings, and I couldn't do it until I saw somebody using this artwork, and I was like, oh my word, that is so cute and adorable, and I got to try it. So, yeah, I'll let you know. You'll get to see on the next video if this is working or not. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.